cover letter, I don't know. I just feel like cover letters are annoying. It's like, dude, just look at my fucking resume. Like, but I need to do a cover letter because there's this one job that I really want to apply for, and all they require right now is just for you to email your resume and a cover letter. So I'm like, how the fuck do you write a cover letter? I haven't written one in like years. So I forgot like what needs to be on it and everything. So I'm just like doing that, and then hopefully I can apply for some jobs because I've just been cleaning up after the dog all day, and it's been raining. It just started raining, and it's so pretty. I got we're pretty low in the building, but there's this really pretty tree next to my living room window. And I'm just kind of like looking out at the buildings and the tree and the street, and hopefully it'll let up so I can go get dinner because it's 4 o'clock. I have to go walk to get food, and I don't have an umbrella or a raincoat yet, so right now we've got the blow-up mattress. The bedroom is incredibly tiny. The whole apartment is really tiny. It's under 600 square feet. It's an open one-bedroom concept, which means there's not a door on the bedroom, and that's the bathroom right there, and the bedroom is that way. But once I get a job and Danny gets a couple paychecks, we're going to start getting furniture. The first things we're going to get are a bed. I want a king-size memory foam mattress. I miss the memory foam mattress that I had. I gave that one to my sister before we left Florida. We literally just brought what we could fit in our cars. We're starting over, getting brand new furniture. So we're gonna get a bed, and then I want to get a big flat screen TV to mount on the wall and get cable back. Right now we just have internet, so I'm watching Hulu and Netflix and Amazon Prime. It's gonna be nice to get back to normal and get a routine. It's been really rough, especially with him being hurt. So just gonna keep working on my cover letter and then figure out what to get for dinner in about an hour. Going into our second week. It keeps getting cloudier and cloudier. We've encountered some interesting people so far. We went to go get our driver's licenses last Friday, and as soon as I walked up, like, I had this shirt that had Florida on it, and the guy was like, "Oh, you're from Florida?" And then he like goes into this thing about how like touching kids is wrong and against the law, and like harped on it, and I was like, okay, this guy obviously touches kids. And then he started talking about John Wayne Gacy, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be stabbed. This other couple that I guess he had been bothering before came back, so he like resumed bothering them, and then I just like inched away. So I think I'm just gonna unpack those boxes and clean up a little bit. I think I have like another load of laundry to do, and then in a few hours I'm gonna go get Cheesecake Factory because I'm now obsessed with Cheesecake Factory. They've got the biggest slices of cheesecake and it just makes me so happy. So yesterday I had Chipotle. I'm not impressed with Chipotle. Chipotle just got queso and it's not good. I did find a really good coffee shop that's really close to where I live. It's called Cherry Street Coffee Shop. They make these things called granitas, but it's basically a frap or a blended coffee. But I went and got one and it was so good.
I gotta find a house. I get out of this place in June.
When are you going to start looking?
I'd like to have about, 3 months of buying the house and then living here and fixing that one up.
You got a phone call.
I got a phone call.
About to go and get coffee from Cherry Street Coffee Shop and then going to Whole Foods. I really miss my Publix from Florida. That's like a regional thing, I think. I think it's just in the southeast region. I think it's based out of Atlanta, actually. I'm not sure, but I'm missing Publix. Because Publix, like, they would have organic things, things that are a little bit different, but then they also have your junk food and, mainstream type stuff. And Whole Foods, I've only been in Whole Foods twice. One time I went in Destin when I was still living in Florida, but I didn't, it was just to check it out. I didn't buy anything. But we have a Whole Foods here in Seattle. So we went there last week, and they didn't have Cheez-Its, and they didn't have Jif peanut butter. and some other stuff that like is just typical like mainstream stuff that you would get at a regular store. And I don't shop at Walmart, but I was getting desperate and I was gonna go to a Walmart and get Cheez-Its, but they actually don't have one in downtown Seattle. I would have to travel miles, so I'm not gonna do that. But I found out that Amazon has them online. So that's one of the big things about living in a city that I've learned is like you just buy a lot online because you really can't carry more than like a couple heavy shopping bags when you're walking throughout the city. Whole Foods is about a half mile from me, but like you're not gonna, like in the city like this, you're not gonna carry around a bunch of bags. So we have this massive Amazon order that we're gonna submit today. And on it are my hot and spicy Cheez-Its. Those are the best Cheez-Its. They're the only Cheez-Its I ever eat. And I don't eat them a lot, but every now and then I just really, really want them, especially when I'm like in the mood for chips, salty type stuff. So I'm gonna get my coffee to fuel me on my walk and shopping. And then I'm gonna come back and apply for more jobs, still unemployed. We're going into our 3rd week in Seattle. So yeah, and our bedroom is still empty. We have yet to get furniture. Still just have the blow-up mattress. But yeah, like I'm on a really low floor. So my view's not like amazing, but I have a tree that I really like a lot that I can see from my living room. It's really pretty and I like to look at it while I'm at my desk. She loves this. Those windows freak me out though, because they open out and she could fall to her death. So the rule is they're never to be opened. They've got locks on either side, so you would have to open both locks and then like crank this out. So obviously it could never be accidentally opened. But yeah, I think I've showed this view before. Almost wound up renting there. There's like part of an Amazon building. I think that's another Amazon building. So, and they're doing road work. And there's my tree. Desk that Danny built. And I'm official now. Whoa. I'm all official now. I've got my Washington driver's license. My picture is not hideous, which I'm really glad about because my last driver's license, to quote my sister, was homely. Another thing that I found with living in a building like this, with like concierge down there all the time, is like I can't wear, like at home in Florida, I would have worn like one shirt for a week straight at home. Like if I wasn't going anywhere, like I wouldn't bother to like switch it up. But here, I won't wear a shirt more than like twice in a row because I feel judged. Because it's like I'm at home, but I also encounter so many more people, and I just, like, part of me doesn't care. Another part of me is just kind of like, all right, like I could put on a different shirt today. I'm burning the hell up. It has been so warm in Seattle the last 2 days. Oh my god. Plus, I bought like a half gallon of almond milk and a half gallon of this cold brew stuff that I'm gonna like mix together in the mornings / afternoons for myself, and that was like pretty much most of the weight of the bags. The rest of the stuff I got was like sandwich stuff. I might have to subscribe to Amazon Fresh so I don't have to do that again. Anyway, yeah, like yesterday and today, it has been very, very warm, but then I just got a weather alert that there's a cold front coming through Seattle. So actually, I think there's like a 60% chance of rain tomorrow, and then it's also supposed to be like a high of 60. Fuck. Oh god. I had to take many breaks. There are some places in the city that have benches, but I found that those are often taken up by smokers, and not to be like all down on smokers just because my sister's a smoker and I love her, but I'm not a smoker and I'm very, very irritated, and like actually on a physical level, like I have asthma, and when I walk past smoke, I hate having to inhale that stuff. And then people just leave their butts on the ground. It's just despicable behavior. It's like if you're gonna smoke, and if I have to smell it, can you at least dispose of it properly? I'm just trying to recover. And that U-Haul box is full of books that we need to get a shelf for, and Squeaker loves to lay on it.
The thing is I just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
I decided I am not going to stop.
I love this show, Girlfriends. It was on when I was a teenager. It used to come on. I don't remember where it originally started airing, but I know that it eventually went to UPN, and then the actress that played Tony eventually left the show. I think it was her, but they were all so good, but my favorites were Tony, but especially Maya. Maya was fucking hilarious. This show just makes me so happy. So, here are all the things that I bought. Kettle Brand potato chips are really good, and I typically really enjoy jalapeno chips, so I'm gonna see if I like these. I picked up some pretzel buns for sandwiches. I love pretzel buns. They're my favorite kind of bread. Well, one of my favorite kinds of bread. And then I got some cabbage I'm gonna chop up and put on salads. I got this instead of lettuce because it's a lot crunchier and I thought it'd be different. Also, purple is pretty. These are really thick cut slices of cheese, and it's hickory smoked Gouda for my sandwiches. We're doing sandwiches because, as I probably said a million times, we moved here and like got rid of everything, so that includes pots and pans and things. I got sandwich meat, so I'm like ordering something online, but for now it's like we were doing takeout, but we're trying to save a little bit of money, so we're eating from home right now until I start working again. These looked really good, and I was looking for something like crunchy. So I got those when I don't feel like having chips. And then I was craving some fresh fruit, in particular strawberries. So I got some of those. Running out of mayo, more mayo. This honey mustard is amazing. And the bulk of the weight, I got this cold brew to add to almond milk, although it does say that it comes with almond milk, but I have a feeling this might be too strong for me, so I got some other almond milk too. I think it's from the same brand, yeah. And then I got it with vanilla. So I'm gonna see how I like those. And that's pretty much all I got. Also, the shirt that I always wear. Golden Girls, never too far from the heart.
My blood sugar's dropping.
Okay, listen, Tony, I have pizza here for you. Do you mind if she just eats here really quick?
Oh, sure.
Does anybody remember The Secret Garden?
Until Thursday.
I really liked that movie when I was a kid, and Netflix just got it last month. And I haven't seen it, gosh. Oh my gosh, I think probably the last time I saw it was 10 years ago.